Today, Baltimore City saw a symbol of strength as firefighter John McMaster was released from the hospital. It's been an emotional week for the department following Monday's deadly fire.
WMAR 2 News' Dave Detling is live outside the fire department's headquarters. Dave, what was it like outside shock trauma this afternoon when you saw McMaster walk out?
Hey there, Jamie and Kelly. Well, we actually moved to shock trauma because this is where it was an emotional celebration. Earlier this afternoon, there was cheers and applause, all for firefighter McMaster. And talking to NILES Ford, the fire chief, he said, while today is a day of celebration, hearts are still heavy.
It has been a blessing and a week of tough times.
Chief NILES Ford celebrating the hospital release of one of his own. Earlier today, Baltimore firefighter John McMaster left shock trauma 3 days after he was admitted following a partial collapse of a vacant row house on fire on Stricker Street. His original diagnosis wasn't good.
He has injuries that sometimes get worse before they get better, so we are keeping a very, very close eye on him.
Defying those odds, McMaster was met by a line of fellow firefighters and hospital staff Thursday, all cheering him on. He even got up from his wheelchair to hug people in the crowd.
I saw smiles on faces that I haven't seen smiles on the whole week. I even saw people genuinely laugh. This has been a tough week on the membership.
The 3 firefighters who did not survive are still being remembered. Their firehouses draped in black to honor Lieutenant Paul Buttram and firefighters Kelsey Sadler and Kenny Lacayo. Today, Chief NILES Ford posthumously promoted Sadler to lieutenant.
I made the decision to do it based on the fact that she was functioning as acting lieutenant at that time. And if there was ever a time that we were going to do something like this was the most right time to do it.
And outside Engine 14's firehouse, Sister CHANELLE, a community activist, paid her respects.
It takes a very special person to run to danger when others are running away from danger. And so I'm really praying for his family. I'm praying for not just his physical recovery, but for his mental, emotional, and spiritual recovery. He lost peers, he lost friends.
And it will be a long road to recovery. Now, a number of fundraisers have been set up across the city, but the fire department is pushing those who want to donate to the Baltimore City Fire Foundation. We, of course, have a link on our website. Just look for this story on WMAR2news.com. Reporting outside shock trauma tonight, Dave Detling, WMAR 2 News.
And new tonight, we're learning about funeral and memorial plans. A memorial is happening on February the 2nd. It will be at the Baltimore Convention Center. No word on what time that's going to be. Afterwards, all 3 members will be transported to Delaney Valley Memorial Gardens. Officials will release visitation information to us tomorrow, and a wake will be held at the Timonium Fairgrounds.